We're going to run your test today on a GSC 500-700. This is a 50 horsepower unit, and it's fairly close in design to a GSH series. The big difference is the GSH series is a more robust, stronger design and built for heavy duty applications for the unit. So this is kind of a scaled down model of it. And we're going to leave it open so we can quickly get the material out. We're not going to use the blower system because we don't want it to be polluted by other tests we've run here. So our system is a central system, and we run tests every day, so it gets kind of polluted. To keep your stuff clean, we're going to just run it, have it drop into a box below. Let's open this thing up for you. This is the material compartment here. So we're just going to have it fold into this box here, and then we're just going to be able to take it and put it back in plastic bags, and then send them back to you. We're going to keep them in the same box as you had, but there's 16 tests here, and we'll try and keep it as clean as possible, but it's nearly impossible unless you just stop the machine and do a massive clean out on it. So we'll start running the tests, and then we'll consolidate into one video and send it on to you. Then I'll send the samples back. And looking over the materials you provided, a lot of them are fairly clean, but every once in a while, like this one, it's going to create a problem. It's right there. The base material already has fines and longs and kind of messy a bit. So you have a few of them. Same with this one. And so when these go through a granulator, it's going to create just inherently dust because the material already has dust on it. And so it looks like it tends to be whenever you use a screen, you're getting a lot more dust on your material. So what'll happen is that'll amplify itself as it goes through the granulator. These pieces are perfect for going through a granulator. Same with these, same with these, same with these. Those are really nice. It's the ones that have a screen on it appear to already have pre-existing dust issues. All right, I'm gonna turn on the granulator right now and we'll get her going. I see the granulator's going. Matt's gonna load up the first sample. All right, we'll let her rip. We're gonna let it process through. It won't take very long. And then what we'll do is we're just gonna put it into a bag, and then we'll put it right back into the box so we don't miss anything. I'm gonna turn it off now and turn off the machine. All right, we're opening up the bin right now. We're not gonna do this in every test, just do it on first one or two. Just give you guys an idea of what we gotta do. So it's just slowing down. And then here's the material. Raining down a little bit. So we're gonna take that, put in a plastic bag, and then we'll run the next test. All right, run the next test. These are the straps. Here's the name of it. There's the straps. Drop those bad boys in and we'll take a run at it. Each box takes less than a minute to run. I'll show you what the first sample looks like. You have the first sample. There we go. This was the first sample, came out nice. So we're gonna turn off the camera, open it up, and empty out the next one. I'm gonna grab a handful there. This is the second test. I'm just gonna give you a little prelim of it. So the material's not so bad coming out. You can always change the screen size, which will change it a bit for you. And this is again an 8mm screen we're running it on. And so he's just taking out the sample, and then we're going to load it up into a plastic bag for you. We're going to go to the next test. And this one already has some fines in it. You're going to get more fines out of this and more kind of long pieces as well, because these will slide through the screen. When they start getting more two-dimensional, they'll go through the screen. The way to block that is use a square screen. which we sell, but I just think it's a screen that you're using on the shredder. All right, ready? This material is really easy to grind. Look at it, it's not even, no stress at all on these machines. So if you use the larger 120 horsepower, it'll gobble through this stuff without any real problem. This is a 3-knife rotor, 8mm screen. And most of the time when you use shredded materials, you may go to a 5 or a 7-knife rotor. Gives you stronger throughput, and it doesn't reside inside the chamber as long, so you actually get less fines and kind of messy pieces when you use the more knives on your rotor. So I'm going to turn this off, we'll empty out the material, and then go to the next test. This is test 3. Well, there's a lot of material in that box, wasn't there? Yeah.
Yeah, this one has a lot more.
A lot more. Nice looking though. So we're just going to take it out, and then we dump it in a plastic bag, and then these are all sent back to you. See this one with that last one. See how we're getting more dust on this one? That was one that was pre-shredded with a screen. See, it's more dusty than the other ones. Next sample. These are really nice chunks you got here. This is good. Got a bit of a noise to it, but no demands on the unit. Just bounces around a lot in there, the material. We're going to turn off the granulator and we'll show you the sample. All right, that was test 4. This material was, it's substantially harder. The properties of it are harder than the other ones. And the difficulty of this material is, since we're not using a blower on this thing, the material is residing inside the granulator too long. And so your test material on this material is not going to be indicative of a system with a blower on it. And the reason is see how she's a little bit pulverizing, because it's kind of a bouncy material. And since there's no blower going through this, it's allowing it to reside in there a longer than normal period of time. So this test 4, which was H50 1/2, it's not purely indicative of what you get out of a granulator. There are fines in it and stuff. It's just you wouldn't have most of these fines if we had a blower system, because it would suck this stuff through and it wouldn't allow it to bounce. This had some type of bouncing property where she just would bounce around, where the added airflow would have helped out a great deal. All right, we're gonna run this one now, this material. All right, ready?
The material's not doing much to the granulator. It's not stressing it at all. So what we'll do is I'll turn off the camera, we'll empty her out, and then go to the next test.
All right, this is the material from test 5. There we go. I'm gonna just drop it in the bag. This material is getting a lot more dust. It's just staying in there too long. The material stays in the, so it's giving a pulverizing effect to it. It's like the hardened shell. See how it's got that hardened shell on it? The material has like a harder shell, a shiny part.
Yeah.
And the shiny part is what's kind of causing that dust on there.
We did a color change between those. So you still have some of the other colors in there, but this came out very nice. This test, what one was this? The material is D and 3/4 came out really nice material. All right, so we'll move on to the next one. All right, pick up our next one. It's the C material right there. We're gonna put that in. Let me get this guy going. Ready to load it? We'll let it process and then we'll show you the sample. Taking out the sample again. This is really nice. There's no heat at all. No heat's building up in the granulator at all. And this really turned out nice. A lot of what you're seeing is these dust and stuff. That's not actually from the white stuff. It's from the gray from probably a test or two ago. See how it's the gray stuff. This stuff came out really very well. Alrighty, we'll bag it up and we'll go on to the next test. Ready for the next test. This is the H10. Yeah. There we go. Here you go, Matt. Turn this bad boy on and. All right. That went through the granulator extremely fast. Whatever that material was, it was really simple to grind. I'm gonna turn this off and get the sample out. It's already through it all. Let's take the material out. That material went great. That was really a good one. Which one was that? That was, yeah, that was an excellent one. All right, the next test is right here. You got her, Matt? Let me turn her on. We're going to turn it off and then we'll bag her up for you. All right, we're opening the door. This is uh-oh.
Is there...
There's metal in there.
Yeah.
There's metal in their material.
Well,
there's a lot of metal.
Yeah, that's what I pulled out first.
It's an aluminum. That's, yeah, there's aluminum in his material. That's bad. Shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's toasted. That's, oh. Okay, well.
Is that off the blades?
No, it's aluminum. See how it's
Yeah, it's-
flexing?
All in there too.
Oh, they had a bolt went through from their stuff. Shit. All right. Okay, let's. Yeah, look at this. Yeah, it's like an aluminum bolt or something. Aluminum went through their material. Holy canoes. All right. We'll have to stop. We'll have to stop and check the whole machine out and see where this aluminum's coming from. Here we go. Whatever metal was in there, see what it did to the knives? Just trashed them. The hands are away, I'm going to turn it.
Yep, hands are free.
Yeah. Must have come on this side. No, it's right in the middle too. Yep. So we're just gonna have to stop for a little bit and just see what we're gonna do to either fix the machine or just figure out how we go forward.